And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. We are excellent. My throat hurts, my head hurts, I'm tired. The stream is streaming. My phone magic, you were quiet. But you are alive, hold on. Be not silent, young one. There we go. Ah, yeah, see, that's how you know we're all back to normal. The YouTube stream is taking a while to start up. Bam. Alright, there we go, we're back. Yay! Alrighty. Everything is working now. And you know what? It's great. Wanna know why it's great? Today is the day the music doesn't die. Yeah, it is snowing outside. I am happy. I like snow. I like winter. Winter is fun. Alrighty. And because today is the day the music doesn't die, I get to just go to the corner and yap. And play some cards. Yay! Also, it is very likely that the internet problem has been fixed, so that's also great. I was about to say, hello, Master Duel is dueling, where are you? Pop up. Stop hiding. Yay, time to duel. But before we duel, we must duel live. Alrighty, Duelist B is going first. Duelist A, we got Edge Imp Chain 2. We've got Pan, Polly, Frightfur, Patchwork. Frightfur Draco Tail. Is it actually Frightfur Draco Tail, or is that just there for like a Super Poly stuff? Just there for Super Poly, or for Poly stuff. Fair enough, I suppose. Upstart Goblin. Runic Dispelling. Alrighty, I'm interested. There's Huggin. There's our Fountain. There's Golden Droplet. We lost Lucius, lost probably the one Pyruxel in the deck, and Ash and Maxi will live. I think player A will be fine. I'm hopeful. SB! Bam. Serenir procs. Neat. I do like Visio Runic, it is quite fun. Just Rahu. Alright, well, we're probably good. Nope, Ash Blossom. We're not. Damn. Alright, there's Polly. There's Edge Imp Chain. Polly, we're gonna Runic Destruction for some reason. I guess it gets rid of some spells and traps. What did we lose off of that? Well, we lost Flame, but we can live, I suppose. We fuse these two. There's Gualamel. Alright, we proc that. That lets us proc Gualamel. They're gonna use Fountain now. We're not using Gualamel. Alright, Pan procs, setting Ketu. Get rid of SP. Alright, we cut to, now we Gualamel to get rid of the fountain. We freeze and curse, so we'll stop the Gualamel with this. Bam! Oh no, we're bringing Huggin back, alright. Yeah, to protect the fountain. Checks out. Ooh, I love this song. It just doesn't pop up too often. Ah, why is that way? It should be the other way. Alrighty. Return Lubellion. We'll turn Baldrake into Typhon. Alrighty. And just get horned. Damn, everyone's horny today. And wait a minute. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright, there's our Kato. That should be, yeah, you should be good now. That should be lethal. It should still be lethal, honestly. Okay, so unless they do some really silly stuff and they end up with a big rock on their field, I think player A's got this. There's Flame. The continuous spell. There's Ketsu. Gualamelo's back. Arthalion returns Phimeta and Lucius. Rirahu pop Druid Swarm. Yeah, that's more than lethal on board. Again, unless some silliness happens and they end up getting rocked. But they should be fine. Star! Yep, that's lethal. No rocks today! Alrighty. That was a neat intro duel. I don't know what our dailies are. Screw that, we don't need to look. Let's just get right to it. Which Draco Tail version do I want to use? That is the question. Probably Dragon Maid, because that one's fun. I like Dragon Maid Draco Tail. I have Magistus here. I haven't used this one too much. Oh, I saw a Centurion Draco Tail list. I gotta make that. Do 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 Bing bong. Aw. We're going number 2. Also, hold on. Wait. Red Eyes deck next. When Konami decides to do something with it, I suppose. I guess I could. I still have some of the I still have some of the Metamorph stuff. I guess I could do like Red Eyes Kashtira. I really don't know what else you would do with Red Eyes. Like, it seems like Konami just doesn't know what the fuck they want Red Eyes to do. Yeah, Red Eyes Kashtira would probably be the thing I'd do. 1, 2. That's it. Well, I think we'll live. I still need something other than Malulu, preferably, to start. Alright, never mind. We'll just have to deal with it. Malulu, do Malulu things. Evil Heroes Neos. You know, maybe, actually. I was always, considering giving Heroes a try, but, like, because I played Heroes during Edison. I really like Edison Heroes. But yeah, like, the problem with Heroes is that you need, like, so many URs outside of the structure deck. Like, hold on, like, real quick. Like, I'm always willing to give new stuff. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, it's very likely that we'll get Yummy and K9 in the next month. So I'm probably saving up for Yummy and K9. But hold on, real quick. Let's see. Fucking hero. Alrighty. So, we got the one Neos, and like, the one honest Neos. You got the Ferrises and the Vions, which is good. You got the Shining and the Flame and the Sunrises, which is good. But then I hit this button, and then it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Because, yeah, dude, some decks are just, like, really UR taxed for no reason. That's why I never got around to, like, finishing a Monadium deck. Like, Monadium needs, like, a billion URs, too. Like, I would be down for it, but man, this is, there's a number of URs here that you would want that you just don't have access to. Yay. I hope you know, by the way, now I'm just waiting for you to give me, like, another, like, random deck to try out. I await with bated breath. This hand is silly. I love it, but wow. Alright, well, Rahu. Uninterrupted. Alright, well. What do we want? Let's send Lucius and... I want to add the Lucius. I want the Lucius as the normal summon. Let's send Phimena. Because we have Changeover in hand, which is going to be very silly in a moment. So here's our Thalion. Let's return Lucius so we can normal summon him. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. I would like to normal summon him. So we'll activate Phimena. And we'll activate Lucius. Gotta skip that one, sadly. Yeah, so we'll set Ketu. We'll set Horn. And now we'll activate Ketu here. So doing that, we can add Urgula or Pan. Actually, wait a minute. If I add Urgula or Pan, and instead I normal summon Chamber, I can also go into Dragon Maid stuff and also have Changeover in case something goes wrong. Because my thought process was I was going to use Changeover to bring out Shio, when if I do this instead, I think we would prefer it. So, you know, yeah, we're going to do it. So here's Chamber. Chamber is chambering. There's hospitality. Yay. Unlock diffusions because I'm a potato. Oh, never mind, we're gonna have to do it anyway. See? My brain is tiny. It's okay, me. Yeah. It's okay. My brain's small. It's okay, me. It's not your fault. It is, but don't worry about it. Don't need to destroy anything. Don't need to use that. We will use this so we can send 5 mana back, though. Yay! Hospitality. Do we need a hospitality? Yeah, if we hospitality, that would still send the Sermba, so we can use the Sermba for the protection next time, probably, maybe. Good Bjork song. We can go into Lady. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, we can still Lady. Okay, and then we Lady. And we send a Parlor. Hi, Parlor. And then we Parlor. And then we send Lower Par. And then we end, because we are happy. I could change over again, but you can only change over once per turn. I think we're better off just waiting. We could 5 mana if we need an emergency. I think we're good. Alrighty. Fusion summons. We have an actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's use Lady. So we're gonna Lady. We need Dark Dragons. I'm fine with that, actually, yeah, because it gets them on the board. So yeah, we will return these. Pot of Extravagance. Alright. Alrighty, time to be mean. We're gonna Maxi. And then we're gonna find mana. Alrighty, pick your poison. Ball! I'm waiting for it. Come on, where's the ball? Where's the ball? No ball. No balls! See, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Yay! I gotta change the coin in this deck. Why is it the Blue Eyes? It should be the Dragon Maid. Because it's a Dragon Maid deck. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Good lord. Alrighty, well, let's not Rahu first this time. Let's normal summon Chamber. Because I do actually want the changeover. Or the Hospitality, whatever pops up. Hospitality this time. Alright, cool. So, wham! Spirit. Alright, cool. Hospitality. Oh, I could, like, throw in some silly stuff with this, probably. I'm thinking of war crimes. Don't worry about it. I will do silly stuff later. I have ideas. They are not halal, though. Alright, there's Lady. Alright, take the Lady. Special Parlor. Proc Parlor. Send Lore Bar. Take these two. Balls. Cool. Let's Ketu first. I would like to Ketu for 5 mana. There we go. And now we will Rahu. Alright, and let's bring out our Thalion. Let's send... I think I want more Darks in the grave. Let's see, we can return those. Because, yeah, I would like to make Buster again, so... Although, if we just return them both and banish, that's not going to matter. Yeah, so let's do... Pan, so we have Pan in the grave, and Lucius in our hand. There we go. Let's return Lucius. And let's proc these two to set the spells and traps. Am I running Sting on top of the usual? I should also be running Sting if I'm not running Sting. Hopefully I am running Sting. I am not running Sting. I should add Sting. I like Sting. Sting is fun. And let's set that. Alright, so we have a 5 mana in hand, so there's a few things we can do. Alright. Yeah, I should have said the Malulu. I think I gotta skip the Hotline Miami ones. They're funky. Fuse! See, if I make Borreload Furious Dragon, right? Then I can... Yeah, I'm doing that. Fuck it. This is the funnier option. I can't help it. It's funnier to do this. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. So, no Rahu for you. And now we 5 mana. Bum 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 bum. And let's send you back. Yay. Malulu, alright? You can punch the spears. You can't do much else. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Get to. Nope. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, real quick. Let's see. I would... Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What would I take out? Or do I just, like, want to go up? We add Sting. We don't need Fire Axel. What else could we do? You know, I'm thinking, like, okay, so my Pure Dragon deck, we have, like, a bunch of, like, actual things that we'd want to use, like, Tyrannic Seal with. Like, Amorphage Goliath. I don't think I have enough space for Albaz stuff, so we're not putting Albaz stuff in. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I just... For once, I want to tone down the war crime. Because, you know, if I just, like... I could use Seals to just go into Malulu and then fuse with Malulu to do stuff. That's an option, too. So it's not like I don't have a target, I guess. What'd I take out? Or am I just gonna live with 43? You know, yeah, we're just gonna live with 43. It's not 42, but we'll live. Yeah. Alright. I am getting crazy coin flip luck today. Alrighty, Fumalos, Phimena, Magma Hut, Ketu, Rahu. Alrighty. Ketu first. Here we go. Okay. Well, never mind then. You know, I'd love to know what they were using afterwards, but this is Duelist Cup, so we don't get to do that. Alrighty, almost done! Almost done, I have all the gems. Give me a quick moment. I'm going to get my next bottle of water ready. Alrighty. Whee! Eh. Bam! I am back. I live. Oh no! Alright, going second. Let's see what happens. And we have Parlor, Chamber, Lucius, Phimena, and Magma Hut. Well, we have Phimena, so we're solid. Contract with Don 1000. I'm sorry, what? When this card's activated, both players lose 1,000 life points. If they do, each draw a card. All cards drawn while this applied effect is active must be revealed. While a player's spell card in their hand is revealed, you cannot normal summon or set monsters. Okay. Upstart. Sure. Bad reaction to Samochi. Alrighty, we're doing war crimes today. Aha, I see. I understand now. Okay. Send up to 3 cards from your hand to graveyard. Draw that many cards. Special summon performer page or performer pal. Blah 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 blah. I can't read today. Upstart. Try and guess. You know, I don't think I will. I don't. That's a quick effect, right? That's 2 things. I would need more than that. It's still main phase 1. I need to blow things up. How many lights and darks do I have? You're dark, you're dark. Yeah, that'll work. And I need to get rid of this, otherwise I can't fucking summon. Okay, let's see if I did enough to survive getting burned to death. There goes bad reaction. There goes passive destiny. There goes trap trick. Oh god, they had trap trick. I hate that card. Alrighty, what are they tricking? Gift card. Oh lord. Okay, let's see if I die. Ow. Ow. I'm alive. I live! I'm not getting burned today, buddy! Well, we can summon here. I need enough for the FTK, so we're gonna summon, I think, Secretarion, and then that'll let us normal summon another, and we should be good. So we'll send away Parlor, we'll send away Lucius. Sending away the Lucius will let us get Rahu, and we're good, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. 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 Turn to hand. Let's return Chamber, actually. Let's set the horn. For the love of fuck, we are absolutely getting rid of that. Bum 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 bum. Insurance, don't worry. It's not overkill. It is the exact amount of kill we need, I assure you. Bing bong. Alright, we're going first. Do 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 do. Alrighty, we have Malulu, Chamber, Lucius, Rahu, and Called By. I like this. Let's Chamber. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do I want to Called By that? I kind of do. Bum 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 bum. Alright, good thing I did. Bing bong. Oh no! We have Ash Blossom, Parlor, a rock, changeover, and flame in hand. Not great. You know, I wonder, oh lord, this is going to be a nuisance. Alrighty, we'll stop it. We have a rock. I'm going to hate this. God, every time I see White Forest, I'm like, oh lord, what kind of wizardry are they going to do today? Watch them, like, Buster Lock me somehow right now. I'm waiting for it. Alright, it's fine. We have a rock. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ooh, I should put my phone on my charger. Hold on. Ah! Ah! Do 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 do. Alright, there's Murcielago. Bow 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 bow. You know what? I think I can turn off my heater, actually. Whee! Alright, there's the Bellstar. Alright, there's Philia Diabelle. That's the funny wizard lady. I'm Eepy. Espy. Alright, there's Espy. We're gonna banish Ash Blossom. Sure. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright, so now they're going to SP themselves, so they get to live. Do I still summon this, or do I not summon this? How does that work? I don't, because nothing got tributed. That's neat. I think that's the first time I've actually had that happen to me. There's Saint Azamina. Alright, we can't target our own cards with effects. And also I take the damage. And she summoned this thing, which I fucking hate this thing. This one's annoying. Gotta skip this one, sadly. Great song. Stop being tired, me. And... Alright, so what is that? That's an Omni. That's a Destroy. And that's a... Oh, great, another rock. What am I supposed to do with this game? Yeah, well, this ain't great. Like a normal parlor, but you can literally blow up the wolf, and then I can't do anything. No, they're gonna let it rock. Alright. I appreciate that they are letting me do this in vain. And now they blow up the wolf. Or that. Sure. And now they blow up the wolf. There we go. Okay. I'm about to say, like, there's a lot of. You could have stopped me a bit earlier before I got Lady on board, but whatever. Let's see. I don't need to do that. We'll just set flame and hold off on it. I'm trying to think. If I had, what would I remove from the extra deck if I wanted to squeeze Typhon in here for moments like this? Probably the Mysterion. Yeah, I think I should do that, probably. Take out Mysterion for Typhon. It wouldn't help too much in this instance, but brain is braining, and brain is thinking things. Chamber, no! You meanies. Alright, there's so Vera, so now I'm got to get fucking booked. Let's see. How many lights and darks do I have? Enough! I could do some damage. Not enough, but it's something. That's not enough. Damn, that's extra not enough. I am almost certain I gotta skip this. As much as I love that song. I can blow up one. This is when it's special summoned. I don't think I can Philia Regis this. So I gotta blow up? That'll work. I blow up. My main goal. Decisions. Yep. Slow face down. My main goal is to blow up. What the fuck do I want to get rid of? That is the question. Probably Sylvie? But then she could just, like, pop back to Synchro Monster and bring herself back. God, I hate this deck. It, like, fucking does everything. There's too many moving pieces. It's like a puzzle with no answer. Ooh, yay. I don't know if I like this version or the original more. It's kind of hard with this game. This entire game's OST is like the best kind of musical crack. Baron. Bear on the floor. Bonk. 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 Ouch. Oh no! It's a ninja! I'm gonna poke him. Yeah, I'm curious. Hold on. Pre-preparation of rites. Well, they're probably not going to summon for the extra deck, but in case they do. Oh, never mind! Alright, looks like they were going to summon for the main deck and decided no. That was probably Mitsurugi? Alrighty, we got Maxi, Ash Blossom, Parlor, Fua, and a Rock. I like this. Fiendsmith's Tract. Do it. There's Luri. What was that? Rainbow Bridge of Salvation? Yes, it was. Okay, I'm afraid now. Why do they have that? Alright, are they afraid of the roach? Let's find out. Oh lord. Wall of the Imperial Tomb, okay. No, I don't think you will. It's probably tier limit. Will they keep going? Oh, god damn it. Now I gotta go fucking... Yeah, it's probably a big old tier limit brew. Now I gotta go fucking find it. Thank you, OC Remix, but hold on. Give me a moment as I find this remix. Card destruction? You meanie, I like those things! I had a rock in there! I want the rock back. The rock was handy. Triple Tactics Talents. 5/5 meta here. Worth it. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I need to see something. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can just do this. There we go. Bam! There we go. Much better. Brain is braining. That button. There we go. Bam. Cool. Alright. I can go back down there. Yeah, let's do a few more. We were doing pretty good. Let's check these missions, actually. How many have we done? We've done the fusion ones. We need 2 more destroys, and we need a trap. Done a lot of these Duelist Cup ones. Only halfway there, though. Yeah, this Duelist Cup has been going swimmingly, but also I am using probably the best deck in the game right now, which is like the first time in a long time where I've ever had that happen. Because I was really excited for Draco Tail to come out. This will not be repeated. Except, like, maybe with, like, Versus Soul K9. Because I'm interested in trying that out, too. Or Vanquish Soul K9. Brain says Versus Soul, because they're fighting. It's Versus. They fight. That makes sense. Alright, we have a Roach, a Funny Scorpion, and a Mommy. Arachnocampa. I'm going to hate this. Alrighty, we'll Maxi. I think that's the idea. We will Maxi here. There's Sarah. We have Magma Hut. Do I want to send Sarah back? That was their normal summon. Their back row is probably going to be ridiculous. I think sending Sarah back is probably in my best interest. So let's send her back. We will use 5 mana. We will go into our Thalion. Bam. Proc. Go back. And let's add probably Malulu. Okay, we're good. God, I am usually upset when my opponents like surrender when I do things, but God, I hate playing back row decks. Bing! Alrighty, we have Ash Blossom, Urgula, Lorpar, Ketu, Crossout. Not the greatest hand, but honestly, Ketu in hand could be worse. Especially with Urgula in hand as well. Alright, Mitsurugi. No, I don't want you to add things to your hand. End. Okay. Hey, and we have Rahu. Well, this is looking up. Ketu. Let's add Lucius. Oh, we could just go straight into Shio, couldn't we? I want to. I'm going to. Yay. Droll, do I have Droll in this? I don't. That's a surprise. Alright, note to self. Droll and Lockbird. Should probably put him in here. We'll say no for now. Oh, wait, I can put in the 2 Drolls, and then I'll be at 45. Aha! See, we're solving a problem we solved earlier. There we go. Alrighty, what do I want to set? We have Rahu in hand, so yeah, let's set Flame, probably. Don't want to destroy anything. Let's summon Lucius. Alright, let's add 5 mana. Yay. Alright, Rahu. Let's bring out our Thalion. You get to use the 5 mana in hand and the pan in deck. Let's send him back. Let's proc these. I'm about to bounce him back. I don't need him destroyed. Yeah, I would prefer him not be there. Alright, 5 mana's back. And we activate it again. Or we activate her, period. So we can bring out Secretarion. And then there we go. Bam. Alright, there we go. And now we got lethal. Unless, like, I don't know, Gores pops out. Not gonna lie, if I was doing this in Duelist Cup and fucking Gores popped out, I think I'd shit myself. Why didn't I have Droll and Lockbird in here? I'm a silly. There we go, some Drolls. I gotta remember to do this to, like, my actual deck, too. So what did I do? Add the Stings and the Droll. Yeah, that's it. Just added Stings and Droll. Yeah, alright. I don't mind playing at 45, alright? I'm not scared of a number bigger than 40. I don't dial. That guy's name is just Ellipses. I'm concerned. How are you? I am hungry. I finished doing laundry today. My head's a little explodey, but that's normal. I'm happy because it's snowing outside and I love snow. Oh wait, matter of fact, you know what? Since there is snow outside and Ristar is playing, hold on, I've got to play. Alright, there's Lucius. We have 5 mana in hand. We can't do anything with it because we don't have enough monsters. We also have Chamber, Changeover, Rahu, and Horn. Jump into the snow. I probably will tomorrow when I go grocery shopping. Phyruxel, alrighty. Probably on Branded Dracotail. There goes their 5 mana. There's Arthalion. You know, I like how I added a bunch of, like, how I added those draws to this and I didn't draw any hand traps this, this round. Thanks, Gabe. You're silly. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Man, this is not ideal, too, because, like, their hand traps are, like, perfect for dealing with what I have. There goes the balls. They have Rahu. There's Squallabell. Arthalion comes back. Phimena sets something. Urgula sets something, and then they use Urgula to return Phimena. And the moment I summon a dragon, they should summon Secretarion, and that will probably be me cooked. They open, like, the ideal hand here. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Rock! That would have been nice the previous turn. Alrighty, they have literally all the back row. I'm boned here. They have Ash Blossom in hand, so, like, they have their fucking attack thingy up there. Yeah, this is a problem. So, like, I Rahu, they Ash Blossom. I change over. They use, Horn. Not Horn, Flame. I normal summon Chamber, they use, yeah. I'm actually cooked here. Unless they let this resolve and they let me grab, Hospitality for some reason. I didn't think so. Okay, so the good news is I still get Hospitality. The bad news. They have Flame. So if they Flame Hospitality, I think I would prefer that. Because I can use changeover now. Alright, cool. I can change over. They're blowing up my changeover, you meanie, stop it. Alrighty, bad news, I have a card banished. Good news, I have Horn, so I can return their Arthalion. Gooder news, if I summon this first, then they're cooked, right? They can't do anything else for the rest of the turn. I think we're good? Surprisingly, I think we're good! What to set on field? I have normal summoned. Alright, Probably Flame, right? Because if I have Flame, then I can stop whatever they might have to recur. Yeah, so we have Flame, we have Horn. I'm going to punch the balls. What to special summon? That is the question. She has more defense. She has an actual potential effect I can use. I can use the changeover in the grave right now to bring her back and add changeover back, so I'm gonna do that. There goes their 5 mana. Does that work? Okay, they need to be special summoned first, so I suppose it's fine. I already brought back the dragon I wanted to bring back, so I think we're fine. Alright, they have their own. We're tied. They recycled their cards, so let's see. They're probably putting... That's Horn. Okay, I'm fine with that. Surprisingly. Veni, veni, venias, neme fori facias. That's a dragon made in a dragon. I have a dragon and a light monster. I could... that's a dark dragon. That's 2 dark dragons. Those are dragon maids. A lot of the stuff needs dragons, and I want to keep Secretary on there. I think we'll be fine. I think what I want to do is set Horn. I'm going to punch the balls. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Flame to stop Horn, and then use my own Horn to bounce off in case they summon Arthalion. I think that's what I want to do here. That was not what I meant, but we'll take it. Ash Blossom, you're mean. Alright, good news, we still have Flame. Bad news, everything else about this. Where'd all these people come from? Like, all What, did one-winged angel summon you? Damn! Alright, so unless they do silly stuff and they literally just summon a bunch of guys for no reason, I'm probably cooked here. Hi, person! Hi, Jalen. Yay, first time chatter. Shit, I should play One-Winged Angel more often. Battle. Alright, yeah, they're not being silly. Which I gotta say is refreshing, because oh boy, the amount of times I've had opponents snatch defeat from the jaws of victory because they wanted to get fancy and ended up like making themselves Nibiru vulnerable is hysterical. Care to duel me? Sure, right after this one. Bow. Bow. Alrighty, we have Phimena in hand. We have a Dragon Maid and a Rock. We have Ketu and Flame in hand. Have you played Red Dragon Archfiend? Yeah, I like RDA. I have a RDA Centurion deck. Big ol' 60 card pile. It's fun. I like RDA. The Monarchs Revolt. Alrighty, we have Monarchs. I'm not sure how this deck functions outside of like greater things. There goes Domain. I don't know which one of these they want. Here, take the big one, because he's funny. It would be very funny if somehow, some way, I could end up throwing a rock against Monarch. Favorite form of Red Dragon Archfiend is Scarlet Red. I am very partial to Nova myself. Because it puts the fear of God in a lot of people. It's just like a living time limit, basically. It's just a living delete button for the entire board. I play him a lot in like non-RDA Centurion stuff too, because it's just really funny, because everyone always expects like Blazar or Saphir, but they never expect Nova to just erase the board. My rock! You meanies! Was that targeted? Like, did they choose that? Hold on. It was random. It was random. Son of a bitch, it was random. Watch them summon exactly one more time, and now I'm just going to be sad. Yeah, ending. I feel like ending. Yay! Cloud Meadow music. I knew it. And I don't have a rock. They took my rock away. He took my rock. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster that has more than one form? That is a good question. I'm partial to all the Synchro Dragons. The Signers are probably up there. Like, Stardust Dragon is definitely up there because fucking Space Dragon. I'm a huge fan of dragons. I'm an even bigger... Stop taking stuff out of my hand! I'm an even bigger form of Space Dragons. So all the Stardust Dragon forms are probably up there. I like Galaxy Eyes' forms too. I just kind of wish the deck was better. Ooh, I love the song, but because Cloud Meadow popped up, I now have to, of course, play my favorite song from Cloud Meadow. Damn it! Stop hand-ripping me, you meanies! I kind of want it on top, because I can Ketu for stuff if it's on top. I have an idea. This is a terrible idea, but I have an idea. See, if I had my rock, then this wouldn't be a problem. But of course, the first thing that they randomly pluck out of my hand is the fucking rock. I don't want you to have any of these. Take Tenacity, I guess. Watch them have Erupt in hand, and I'm just gonna be sad. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, Starving Venom's forms are really neat. Oh, I like Clearwing Sacred Dragon's forms too. think, are there any non-dragon answers I have for this? I don't think there are. Well, even before you entered the stream, like, I started getting hand ripped. Oh god, I'm about to get ripped again. No! Stop it! Leave my hand alone! Magma Hut. There goes the Monarch's Erupt. I was expecting that. Well, I can at least use this and get rid of some stuff. I'm getting rid of fucking this one. Bro, see, this is how you know someone was on, like, just wanted to be evil when they woke up. They just decided, yeah, I know the new Monarch stuff is, like, really good for going second and breaking boards. I want to rip people's hand instead. That's what they decided. They chose that. The worst part is, because of Erupt, I can't really even do anything. They don't have enough attack to, like, make a dent in them either. This is, like, such a problem. I'm probably gonna explode next turn. We can Ketu. We will have some damage on board. We're gonna need it. He is a dragon. Yeah, you know what? Okay, this will let us set a card. Yeah, let's set Rahu. Alright, I can't use this yet because he currently controls a tributed monster. We will at least get rid of this. He doesn't have a thing that changes it. If he does, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, we're good. We're not good. I gotta skip the song. We're not good, but we're alive, and that's what matters. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. What other monsters have multiple forms that I like? I'm trying to exclude ones that only have, like, one alternate form. Like, an easy answer would be, like, you know, the Centurion cards, because they have the regular form and the robot form. I'm not going to count that. That's, like, really, like, cheesy. Frost Blast of the Monarchs. Well, there goes my Rahu. There goes Pantheism. Alright, time for civility. I have no hand to rip, so now they just punch me. They're just gonna pick all three Stormforth, and they're just gonna tribute over Secretarion and then kill me. I'm waiting for it. It will be hysterical if I win this somehow after getting hand ripped. Neos. Kinda, see, like, Neos has cool forms, but, like, the cards also kind of suck. Except, like, 3 of them. God, I don't want them to have any of these. I hate this. I don't really like base Neos' design either. Like, I don't know. He's always looked kind of funky to me. Yeah, Neos is a weird one. God, what other monster? There's like Dark Magician, but I'm gonna be real. I think I just like the regular Dark Magician more than all the other forms. I guess technically Blue Eyes, but I feel the same way with like with that in that regard. I like main Blue Eye. Well, I do like Ultimate Spirit a lot. I like the purple and the gold is really nice on Ultimate Spirit. Other than that, I think I prefer original Blue Eyes to like all the variants. Not including Abyss Dragon, but that's not for safe for work reasons. Let's see, other monsters with alternate forms that I enjoy. You know, I want to say Monadium. I like Visa Starfrost and all his forms look really neat. I like the idea behind Monadium. Do we include the Albaz dragons? Because if so, they're up there. I like the design of a lot of those. And how it's, like, relevant to, like, the point of the story and where he was when he summoned them. Those ones are up there. What else? Yeah, most other monsters I can think of only have, like, one alternate form. They don't have, like, multiples. Ouchie. Oh, yeah, Domain is up, so they're gonna get extra attack during the battle phase. Not that it matters, because I can't fucking summon from my extra deck right now anyways. Because, you know, my hand gone. Even if I wanted to summon, I couldn't. There's Hospitality, but there's no Dragon Base to target with it. Yeah, I'm cooked. Bro was on fucking villain timing today. You know what's funny? You say monsters with, like, alternate, forms, and for whatever reason, my brain, like, auto-corrected to monsters that have, like, various themings with them. Not necessarily archetypes, but, like, an easy one to think of. Really? Did you need to do that on top of that, sir? I'm already gonna die. Like, I already could have used that card. You're mean. Some people these days, how rude. Alrighty, Dalen, let's duel. Duel. Duel room. Create a room. Here, I usually extend the time, but that's about it. There we go. Bam. Bam. And there you go. Let's see, what else? I'd like to see a new fusion form of Starving Venom with Clear Wing and Dark Rebellion. You know, I'm not sure they'd ever go back to those, like, frequently enough, because, like, Starving Venom was, like, really funky of those, because he was the one that was, like, debatably the most useful. And, like, people really didn't like Arc 5. I'm kind of surprised we got another Clear Wing, to be quite honest. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me, wait until you say you're actually in the lobby before I, return. That would be a smart idea. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised we got that new, like, Clear Wing, to be quite honest. We haven't gotten any Xyz dragons. We might maybe get another Starving Venom because of, like, their history. Maybe. That's a hard maybe. That's a very hard maybe. But I don't see it happening. I don't know. Do you need my ID? No, I have the lobby information up. All you need to do is, in your game, just, like, search for the room ID and then just join. So I have it up here. Use the, that first number there. The room ID one. Duel Links has really good music. I need to listen to, like, a lot of the newer songs. skills? Yeah, you put in a number. I'll wait for you to pop up. I will... Do I like triple fusion or contact fusions? Sometimes. It depends. Contact fusion is usually like super intensive. Triple fusion's also usually intensive. For me, the main thing just has to be the monster just has to be worth it is the problem, and I feel like most of them aren't. Like, almost overwhelmingly, the monsters that do that much are just not worth it. It's like a really hard thing, because like you need to make summoning with that many resources, it needs to be good. Otherwise, you'll just be sad. I'm like popping like back and forth. I'm not sure. Oh wait, there you go. All right, yeah. Wee. But yeah, like triple contact fusion is like so resource intensive. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna use my standard Dragon Maid deck. Unless you want me to change. If you want me to use the Draco Tail one instead, I can do that. I don't mind. Wing. I will go first. But yeah, that's usually the big issue, right? Like the fusions just need to be worth that many resources. That's the biggest issue. Alrighty, this is a good hand. Unless something happens to this. It did not, we are good. Alright, perfect. Alright, there's Lady. Activate Lady. We special summon. Even though that's the Genesis version, I still need to skip that one because some dingus has the copyright claim on that for some reason. I don't know why. Because they sure as hell is not Michael Jackson, but I still gotta skip those, even though it's from the fucking Genesis version of Moonwalker. Make that make sense. God, copyright fucking sucks. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah! I could go further, but I think I'm just better off stopping here for now. I love this theme. I love this theme a lot. Alrighty. Alright, standard Dragon Maid board there. We can proc again. So we can special summon Sermba for protection. That's one thing I do like about this combo. If you start with Parlor instead of Kitchen or Chamber, you get to have Sermba for the protection, which is nice. Ooh, Adamancipator! I like Adamancipator. Adamancipator was one of the first decks I used. Some of my earliest Master Duel videos are using Adamancipator. Now, I could be evil. I could be evil right now. I'm going to wait. I could be a supervillain. I'm going to let you play. Milk Rupture for Fossil Fusion. Oh no. So yeah, you're grabbing a rock. But yeah, I like the Adamancipator. I kind of want to make it again. Adamancipator is really cool. Weathering Soldier. Oh, he is getting Fossil Fusion. That's neat. Do I want to be evil? The music is influencing me. I'll wait. time for the excavation. Rupture, Xeno, another analyzer, time stream, specimen inspection. This is a neat version. This is a lot more with like the fossil cards and not just like rocks everywhere, which is cool. I don't mind that. That's awesome. Yeah, I like Adamantipator. I'm a big sucker for synchro decks, so Adamantipator was right up my alley. Pachycephalo, Researcher, Imperm, Gaia. Probably Researcher, because then you can use the Researcher. No, we're getting Pachycephalo. Alright, so I'm locked out of the extra deck. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah, see, but the fun thing about this is you are also locked out of the extra deck now. What do? Shell Knight, when normal summon, change it to defense, do some burn. Alright. Ouchie. Battle. You know, this is the weirdest way I've ever saved Hieratic Seal, but it is a way, I suppose. Alright, and then they end. I think we're good. I would like for this to be a Dragon Maid. It is not a Dragon Maid. Damn. Oh. We can still special summon from Grave, thankfully, so let's summon Chamber. In defense position, preferably. Yeah, there we go. Don't want to cause any accidents here. We will proc. Yeah, let me get another Hospitality in hand. Activate Tidying. So we'll send you, and then we'll send... All these guys have so much defense, so I guess you? Yeah, I want you back in hand instead of Grave, preferably. We will Hospitality again here. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, and now we can get some damage cross. This is neat though. Fossil Dino Adamantipator. I always forget that, yeah, just splash the Adamanticators in like a bunch of other decks. Like, why not? It makes sense. I need to make Adamantipator again. The main engine for Adamantipator is actually like really cheap because like all their main cards are like SRs, thankfully. Like none of their main guys are URs, which is really cool. Like if you look here, like yeah, Seeker's rare, Analyzer's normal, and I think even Researcher is like still like relatively I think she's also rare. Hold on, let me double check up here. He grabbed Researcher earlier. Yeah, she's an SR. Yeah, only the extra deck monsters are actually like expensive. The expensive part of Adamantipator. Like it's honestly like relatively cheap. None of the extra rock stuff is like expensive either. It's like really surprising. Alright, Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. Alright, we're sending more rocks. A lot of rocks being sent. Rocks throwing everywhere. He is throwing stones. Bro is excited for that Geb aspect in Smite 2. Granted, I am also excited for the Geb aspect in Smite 2, because throwing rocks at gods sounds very funny. Let's see, what is that? Reveal Fossil Fusion, send a monster from hand to grave, declare a type and level, look at their hand and deck, send a monster with a declared type and level if possible. There's a few things you could potentially send with that. There goes Shell Knight. Dragon. Level 8. You know, I think I will. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, Fossil Dyna's back. I'm going to stop you right now. Bum, bum. Bum. And now that Fossil Dyna has been incapacitated, that does let me tag out for Lorpar. Bonk. Bum, 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 bum. It's fine. Tag out into Chamber. We have changeover in hand already, but this does... now we'll be fine. Yeah, so what is that? This card battles an opponent's monster. It is halved during damage calc only. Noted. No fusion for you. This is perfect, because it means she goes to the extra deck instead of getting destroyed at the end of the turn. Boop. Alright, Tin Heck. Nice. I will not be needing it, though.